It's said that time waits for no one. But keeping time can also be an art form, especially if you're wearing a bespoke Caveman watch made in Ghana. But first, we need to turn the clock back to the beginning at Kantamanto Market in Accra. It's the largest second-hand clothing and footwear bazaar in Ghana.
This is the Kantamanto Market.
And we're with watch designer Anthony Dzamefe in search of the perfect timekeeper.
Oh, this is Ofa, one of the best watch repairers in Ghana. He also taught me a lot of things in watch repairs. I used to bring watches here, sit down and watch what he's doing, and he would teach me one or two. Ofa, I'll be. And here, this is the time center. One of the where we get our watches on wholesale. This is where I used to get my watches.
33-year-old Anthony is passionate about watches, like seriously. After initially just selling the timepieces, Anthony decided to learn the craft of watchmaking. Set the clock to 2018 and Caveman Watches is born, the first watch brand made in Ghana. But it wasn't all just good times.
There was a lot of ridicule from friends because I was selling watches in traffic and car parks.
Now, 25 employees work at Caveman Watches. Each learned their trade from Anthony. On his watch, there is great emphasis on precise work and quality control, and most parts are locally made.
Initially, I sourced most from Japan, but now we've moved to about 80% locally and just importing about 20% of them.
On average, 30 to 40 watches are sold daily. Well over half are ordered online.
So welcome to the cave, I like to call it, our showroom. I'll show you a few of our watches. This was one of the watch models that I started a brand with. I call it the Blue Volta. One of our flagship watch models. I love the simplicity of it. This watch boldly displays the coat of arms of Ghana. It's a watch for a patriot, I like to call it that. Somebody who wants to display his nationality, his love for Ghana very boldly on his wrist. One of our favorite watches, a very controversial one, people like to call it that. But I think it's a great conversation starter. The erotic watches have been things that watch brands have been into for centuries. And we are just introducing that into our market. It's a great watch, Erotica Caveman.
Over 60% of the customers are Ghanaians, while the rest hail from neighboring African countries, the USA, England and Asia. They may be stylish, but at 40 to 350 euros per item, they're certainly not cheap. Whether Anthony's Caveman watches can become an Africa-wide phenomenon is hard to say. Only time will tell.